I'd like to thank YoungFit for going through and sending me this under desk elliptical. So this is going to go through and train your legs, and you just hit it and it moves automatically for you. It can go in both directions. Let's go through and unbox it and show you a little more about it. I'd like to thank YoungFit for going through and sending me this elliptical for under the desk in exchange for an honest review. I'm excited to try this out. This is going to go through and work for you automatically, so you're not going to have to go through and pedal yourself. You just turn it on and it goes. We're going to start with the install. It looks very simple to go through and set up. There's 4 screws, 4 washers, and 4 nuts. You put 2 on each side and then you're good. So we'll speed this part up, but I just want to show you the first one and then you get the idea. So these will be labeled left and right, and then you just put the screw in. Make sure it goes under so it's flush with the container. We'll do the same thing for the other side. All right, so to go through and install it, you will be looking for the right side. It does have an R here, and when we go through and clip it down, there'll be an edge here that'll go over here, and it just clips in. Once it's in, we just take the screws, line them up in both of them. Once you got a hand tight, you can use the wrench provided and tighten a little more. You don't have to go super tight. That one's good. Let's try the other side here. We're already halfway done. We're just going to do the exact same thing on this side. So very easy to set up and install, which is great because I like that. Again, the edge is going to go here. It's going to clip in. So here we'll just put our feet in. Looks pretty good. I'm just thinking a recliner for now. We'll hit play. Yeah, it's pretty quiet. You have different speeds. You have 5 levels, so we can speed it up. You have a button for direction to switch the directions. We can pause it. This actually strap is bumping against here, so that's what that noise was, that clicking. So I just had to tighten this to get rid of that. And you have different modes. You have 3 different modes. Each mode's going to be like a pre-built workout routine that makes you go forward and then backward. The higher you go up in the mode, the more you switch between them. If you just stay in HA mode, that's just going to be forward. That's probably what I would use. I don't think you really need to go backwards, but maybe people want to switch it up. So let's try it with the strap corrected. You can do all of this with the remote or on the screen itself. There's also an app available with a QR code in the instruction manual. The instruction manual is very good, and that's saying a lot because it's hard to find good instruction manuals.
overall, I feel like this could be a pretty cool way to keep your legs moving when you're sitting. I don't think you need to go crazy with the speed. I think speed 2 or 3 would be suffice to just relax and chill while you're working or watching TV or something. Yeah, overall, great product. I'm glad that I have it. If I was in the market for one of these, I would definitely look at purchasing this one. The only downside I found was the cord was a little short for me. It was, I think, 2 feet, and I feel like another foot would have went a long way, just because this is something pretty big and you need to, have a long cord for it to get there. So we can just pause it at any time. It pauses really quick. And like I showed you, there's a suitcase area here to go through and move it. So it moves easy. This does have a magnet. You can put it on here and it'll stick there so you don't lose it. These adjust big. I have bigger feet and there's plenty of room. My feet feel comfortable.
With the YoungFit, you also do get barbells, 2.2 pounds, basically to work out your arms. If you want to move them around while you're on the elliptical under the desk, you could be sitting and do all of this. It also does come with an app. We could take a look at this now. There are terms and conditions you do have to agree to. Once you agree to those, choose agree, and then you would just create an account and log in. And once we're in here, we're all set. I did choose elliptical trainer, so it thinks that. However, this is a stand-up elliptical, so I'm not really sure, but they do have training videos and scenic, and you can set goals, and here you can do the plans. And it's different plans for you to go through and follow. Stats, how well you're doing, how many calories you have left, and everything like that. And you can see how many steps moving, and heart rate. So this is going to go through and pull from Apple Health as well. So it'll be integrated in here. And then you have your profile where you can set yourself up. So workout is probably where you're going to go through to set goals. And you can choose the time or miles, how much you want to go through and do. And like I said, this is pretty much automatic. So it's just going to turn it on and go. You can also do it by time or by calories. So you can set what you want to do. So overall, do I recommend the elliptical under your desk? Definitely. I think it's pretty cool that you can do something while you're sitting down. You get your legs moving a bit, which I think is important, especially if you sit for long periods of time or if you're older. As we get older, we got to continue to do exercise and it gets harder. Definitely would purchase this if I was in a market for one and I sit often.